It's an Antarctic peninsula here. Here is the Weddell Sea. And here is the continent of Antarctica itself. So it goes almost all the way here. Okay. Okay, now we have the Antarctica done. Let's continue with South America. We jump over the Drake Strait. And here's the southern tip of South America, and Patagonia is here. It's Chile. And here is Argentina. Buenos Aires is here. Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Atacama Desert, Chile. Now let's continue with Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, it's Guyana and Suriname, Venezuela, Colombia, here is Panama, Ecuador, and Peru. And in the middle is huge Amazon rainforest. Okay, let's continue with Central America now. Panama, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador, and Mexico. Yucatan Peninsula here. Here's the Mexico, the Peninsula of California, Gulf of Mexico. Here's Texas, Mississippi River, Alabama, Florida, and here is Miami, Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, let's see, here is Cuba. Underneath Cuba we have Jamaica. Now here we have Haiti and Puerto Rico. And lots of small islands here. St. Vincent and St. Lucia, Barbados, Aruba. Let's continue with America here. California, Oregon, Washington, Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, Utah, Montana. What else we have here? Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, Dakota, Minnesota, Kentucky, Tennessee, Virginia, Massachusetts, New York, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Michigan, Ohio, Minnesota. Okay, here's the border with Canada, Seattle here, Now Canada, Vancouver, British Columbia. Here starts Alaska. Denali here. Aleutian Peninsula, mainland of Alaska here. Let's make it large. Largest state in US. And here is Canada. Huge land. One of my favorites when it comes to nature. Just endless amount of hiking opportunities there. Okay, here we have Ontario, Quebec, Montreal here, Toronto, Newfoundland. It's a giant Hudson Bay here. Northwest Passage here. Let's make a small ship. It's Gjöa Amundsen going through the Northwest Passage for the first time. Okay, here we have lots of small Canadian islands. Some not so small. Baffin Island here, for example. And Ellesmere Island. So now we have Greenland, the largest island on Earth. But it's actually not as large as it's usually shown on the map. Maps are distorted, as you know. Every island that is closer to the pole is shown bigger than it really is. But regardless of that, Greenland is still a large island. Most of it covered with glacier. Okay, and the capital of Greenland, Nuuk, is here. So right now we can continue with Iceland. Iceland is here. By the way, Iceland and Greenland got their names exchanged, it seems to me, because Greenland really should be Iceland because it's covered with ice, and Iceland should be Greenland because it's mostly green. But it's not the only thing that's wrong in this world. Where should I continue now so that I won't mess up this thing badly? Let's say that I want to make I want to go to the North Siberia, and then let's jump to Norway. Norway is here. These are Lofoten Islands. Jan Mayen is here. Northern Norway. Here we go to the Kola Peninsula. White Sea is here. Ganin Peninsula. Here we have Novaya Zemlya. Franz Josef Land. It's the Taimur Peninsula. New Siberian Islands. Wrangel Island. And this is Chukotka. Okay. Now we continue with Kamchatka Peninsula. Lots of volcanoes here. This is Sea of Okhotsk. Amur, and the Korean Peninsula. Here we have Japan, Shikoku, Kyushu, Honshu Islands, and Hokkaido, and Sakhalin Islands. Let's make Kuril Islands also here. So this was Korea. Now this is Yellow Sea and China. Lots of people here. Shanghai, Beijing here. Here is Taiwan. It's Vietnam, Cambodia, Thai, Malaysia, Sumatra Island, Borneo. Orangutans live here. Java Island, New Guinea Island, Sulawesi, Philippines, and from Java we jump to Australia. I'm sorry that Australia has to go so close to Antarctica. This is not really the way it really is, but yeah. Unfortunately, I ran out of space here. But this is Australia. A little bit squeezed, but hopefully recognizable. At least a little bit. And of course, we have to jump over to the South Island of New Zealand and then to the North Island of New Zealand. And of course we have many islands, volcanic islands here, like Fiji and Tuvalu and New Caledonia and Guam. Let's jump here for Hawaii. Back to Japan. So this is a Malacca Peninsula. We continue with Myanmar here. Now we reach Bangladesh and we start India. Here we have Sri Lanka. India, Himalayas, Tibet here, Mount Everest or Chomolungma. From India we go to Bangladesh. Then we go to Iran and Persian Gulf. And Arabia, Oman, Yemen, Red Sea is here. This is Saudi Arabia here. Red Sea ends here. It is Israel here. And Egypt. It's a Mediterranean. Turkey here. Armenia, Georgia, Crimea, Ukraine, Romania, Bulgaria, Greece, Adriatic Sea, Croatia, Slovenia, Albania, Italy. Atlantic Ocean really dries up here. I have to make a Spain here and Portugal. This is the French coast. La Rochelle here, Nantes. Northern coast, France. What should I do now? I'm running into Iceland. Let's say let's elongate France a little bit. This is Belgium. This is Netherlands. It's Germany here. Great Britain here. Scotland. Ireland. Very close to Iceland, but I have to somehow fit it in. Okay, this is really messed up because it all has to be France. Belgium actually has to be here. So Netherlands. This is Norway there. Okay, Germany. Here's Denmark. This has to be Sweden. And Norway is here. Now we connect with the Norway. Sweden, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia. This is St. Petersburg here. And here is Finland. Gulf of Bothnia. It's a Baltic Sea in the middle here. And now I'm in Sweden again. By the way, right now I am somewhere here in Finland where I'm drawing or attempt to draw this thing. On southern shore of the Gulf of Finland is Estonia. And my hometown Tartu is here. So, what else I am missing here? Obviously Africa is missing. So this is Portugal and Spain here. Now it's Morocco and Algeria here. And Tunisia, Libya, Egypt. I'm sorry to take you out of the map drawing process for a moment, but I wanted to show you how the map looks from above. Next day after drawing the map, I decided to climb the hill Kalajanvuori, which is right next to the lake. But unfortunately, as you can see, there isn't much to see here. The map is somewhere there on the ice, but it's 80 meters below and some distance away, and tracks are white on white snow, so really nothing discernible here. I should have used pine cones or coal or something dark, but this is an idea for another time. Actually, Egypt has to be here because this is Red Sea, of course. This is Red Sea. Here we have the Horn of Africa, Kenya here, Tanzania, Mozambique, South Africa. Here we have Madagascar. Go to the Atlantic coast of Africa, Namibia, Angola, Congo, Cameroon, go to Nigeria, Liberia, Senegal, and back to Morocco. Not even sure I'm in the right spot, but okay. It didn't quite work out as good as I hoped, but what can you do? Better next time.